얘 노래가 없어서 좀 이해해 주세요. 그걸 먹더라고. 노래를 쓸 수가 없다. 저는 솔로이스 굿입니다. 우울해. 진짜 마이크.
Right here is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm. Woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat.
없는 동안 내가 주전을 먹었다.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
I'm glad you're healthy, Tommy. And I know the guys would love to have you back and all, but
말인지 하나도 몰라. 한국어로 주면 안 돼.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a
Friday
packed house for the
night.
Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon,
소리 진짜 마음에 안
two of the
든다.
best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Dragons.
wait, it's your.
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O double G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey! Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work, your dedication, and how you just put the team and put everything on your back, man. That's beautiful, man. Takes a whole lot to do what you did.
Wow, thanks, man.
Let me tell you.
와, 무슨 말인지 하나도 못 알겠다. 한국어로 주면 안 되냐?
Well, the crowd is loud and on its feet as Alan Myers gets things started.
자,
Flag on the field, and that's not the kind of mistake you could afford in a game like this.
너무 대충 쳤나?
So there's the decision, and the penalty accepted as we pick back up with the action. So in this matchup of top-ranked QBs, it's Braxton Knight and the Hawks with the chance to strike first on this opening drive. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became It's a fumble! And the offense able to recover. A second chance now for this drive. 3 and out, a distinct possibility on this opening drive. It's third and long. From the gun, here's Knight. Hits his man in stride. And that won't be enough to move the sticks. Fourth down coming up. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. And with that being a touchback, they'll move the ball out to the 25. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a look at QB2 and his offensive weapons, Tommy Matthews among them. And that's nearly picked off after the deflection.
싸지 않았어?
So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy
한 바퀴 구르네 굴러.
Bold words. All right, so following the short gain, here's 3rd and 7. Looking downfield, here's QB2.
나이스 캐치.
But he's got it. A 23-yard gain and a first down and much, much more. Out of the gun, it's QB2. He's got it past the marker. He might take it all the way. Touchdown.
touchdown.
A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Myers is on now for the PAT. Wait, it's a fake. They're going to throw. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board, and that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following the touchdown, the Dragons are ready to kick it away. Flag thrown.
왜 아까부터 이렇게 차지?
And I think he was trying to show off to someone in the crowd before he shanked that one. Embarrassing. Gonna be tough roaming the hallways next week, my man. So the verdict's been delivered. And no surprises here as they accept the penalty. Knight takes the snap. Monroe gets it over the middle. And he's across midfield into enemy territory. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. Meanwhile, here comes the snap on second down. The Hawks will try the counter on second down. Now he's tackled after picking up the first. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's first down. From the gun, it's Knight. Quick decision completes the throw.
까비.
And he's down to about the 36-yard line. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. And that's good for a first down.
까비.
Here's Knight to start the series. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase.
많이
Every
뺏겼네.
year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top two quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at third down. Looking to convert once again. Here's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. He finds his running back for the completion. And he comes very close to coming up with a first, but it's not to be. Here comes 4th down. Ready to take a chance. It's 4th and 1. They're going to run it. Now he's taken down, but not before coming up with a first.
피하네.
To Grove, and he shows off some strength before he's wrangled to the ground.
다른데.
On the 6-yard line. Draw play. Here's Grove, and they give up yards as he's tackled for a loss. So time expires on the first quarter
빡세.
and after a short break, we'll begin Chapter 2 of the Midwest Prep Showcase. Out of the gun on 3rd. Under pressure and sacked.
춤추는 거죠 여기.
First field goal attempt for the usually steady kicker.
일장 뭐 3점이나 들어.
And they close the gap on the scoreboard. The score now 8-3. It's taken at the 4. Geez, all that effort and not much to show for it. They'll start this drive just beyond the 20. The Dragons take over on offense. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. After a solid pickup on that previous play, it's first down. Now he tucks the ball, looking to run. And now a flag comes out as that falls incomplete. Here's the verdict after the Zebras talk it over.
얘가 만책이라고?
Following that incompletion, here's 2nd down. QB2 looks downfield. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California. Pressure comes. He goes. Oh, interesting call here. They're going to keep the punt team on the sideline for this 4th down. So the Hawks will get the football with excellent field position.
뺏겼어?
Knight hands it to Grove, and he's taken down at the 26. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Complete to Thrash for the first down. And he's brought down at the 19. A gain of 7 on the play. And that's good for a first down. They'll go with the run. he's taken down at the 15. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this one up to about the 13-yard line. Getting ready for the
어딨냐?
shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On third down, he'll drop back. Bounces outside of the pocket, but he can't pick up the first as he's stopped short of the marker. Looking to add 3 points.
때리겠지.
Here comes the kick.
따라가야 되니까 형이다. 아, 아깝다.
Kick is good. And they put 3 on the board. Everyone's lined up, ready for the kick. Taken at the 4. And he'll be brought down.
왜 다 누워있냐.
A bit of room up the field. The Dragons send out their offense. And this will likely be the final drive of this opening half. And he makes the catch. And he's got it past the marker, first down. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. He makes the delivery.
잘 잡았다.
10. Touchdown. Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone.
나이스 샷.
And now it's time for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. Can he get it off?
아, 공 줬는데. 아비.
After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. He fields it at the 2. And really not much there as he's tackled just beyond the 20-yard line. So the Hawks are lined up now. And now Coach Robbins barking some instructions for Braxton Knight from the sideline. He finds Thrash. They bring him down. The connection on that play, good for 7 yards. Now it's second down. One last try before the break. Knight is picked off. Intercepted by Washington.
포즈 보소.
So, after one half of this exclusive event,
아,
it's the
6대 6이다
Dragons
그래.
out in front. And when we return, the second half of the Midwest Prep Showcase. The wait is over. Time now to kick off the second half of this matchup. Fielded at the 3.
얘는 왜 여기 있어?
Down at the 28.
이거 패스를 할 수가 없네.
Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. One last thought on Snoop.
빼주면 한 번 더 가자.
He's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. Second down, running it. And that's a sweet run to get the first. His O-line set him up beautifully. Sammy Hawk, a standout player born in Clemson's backyard, but the rumor is the Tigers are not his top choice, and it's no secret he's made a few unofficial visits to Gainesville, Florida, Gator country. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Looking to pass. Now he finds his target on the out route. Brushes him off, and he's brought down at the 19. A 30-yard gain, and one of the absolute best plays of the game. Well, another 1st and 10, and even more of a threat to score now. They go back to the ground this time with Hawk, and he'll push his way to the 12. A pickup of 7 on the play, and now it's 2nd and 3. QB2 settles into the shotgun look. Another give to Hawk. Now he's stopped after coming up with the 1st down. From the 7-yard line, here's 1st and goal. A little trickery here, gives it to his receiver, and he's taken down just inside the 5-yard line.
조금씩 가고 있는데.
Knocking on the front door. Now it's 2nd and goal. Hawk gets the rock, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons! And they stretch their lead. Myers now to add the extra point. And he gets it to go. The advantage now 21-6. Following the touchdown, the Dragons are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback.
아우 손 아파.
Hawks send out their offense, and field general Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point
저게
in his
뚫리네.
career. And he's tackled at the 41. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. Goes to his left, it's complete. Now flag is down, and that's an ominous
Right?
sign. This one could be coming back. Offense. Knight hands it off to Grove, and he'll take this one down to about 36.
몇이?
I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around. Grove gets another carry, and there's nothing gained. Heck, they may have even lost an inch as it brings up 3rd down. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U, for the longest time I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. And he moves the chains, 1st down. After a solid pickup on that previous play, it's 1st and 10. The rock goes to Grove. And he won't get much on 1st down. Miles Dotson on the stop. All right, so following the short gain, here's 2nd down. The fake to Grove, Knight to throw. It's caught at the 6.
터치다운.
And he'll dive into the end zone. Touchdown. They finally put one in the end zone. Now the try to add one more. And the point after attempt is good. Our score now
아,
21
손해봤네.
to 13. After giving up the touchdown, the Dragons are back to receive. It's taken at the 4. Leans on the would-be tackler. Good-looking return, and you know what? Those are the ones you tell your buddies, bro, I was this close to
어차피
breaking that
타임아웃일
one.
텐데.
Here come the Dragons to start the drive. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. And that's a fantastic way to start the drive. Just one play needed to get the first. Whistle blows to signal the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. And he's past midfield to the 48-yard line. Well, this is the game Gator fans want to see from Sammy Hawk. Like I mentioned earlier, he's made some visits to UF's campus, and I know plenty of people who wouldn't be surprised to see him wearing orange and blue next season. Now he's taken down after picking up the first. Hawks lined up in the backfield. First down, and here's the ground attack. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. 15 yards on the play, and another first down. The Dragons will run it. And a slight pickup there as he'll get it to about the 24. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Surveys the field. It's caught at the 10. And he picks up the first down.
나이스.
We're seeing this offense come up with a variety of ways to move the ball on this drive, picking up first downs along the way. And a weight room play there before the defense can stop them. It's a give to his receiver on the sweep. And he's beyond the 5 to the 4-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. And now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's QB2. It's
터치다운.
touchdown, Dragons.
아우, 팔 아파. 나이스 터치다운.
Here's Myers now for the extra point. And he puts it through. The lead now 28 to 13. Following the touchdown, the Dragons are ready to kick it away. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. And he'll take a knee for the touchback. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone, it's first down. Throwing to start the drive, here's Knight. Got it out just in time, but a solid hit forces that incompletion. Someone check that dude's chicklets. Halfway through the 4th quarter, here's 2nd and 10. Drops back, and he'll throw it again. Oh, look, the ball's loose. Just a mile to go. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, it's Knight. Forces that throw, and it's intercepted. And it's
와, 나이스 인터셉트.
touchdown. Oh, they are running up the score.
차가 좀 나니까
Now to
음악을
tack
하자.
on another point. It's a fake. He's running it. He's into the end zone. Give him
Vamos.
2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following that pick six touchdown, the Dragons are ready to kick it away. He fields it at the 2. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. First play of the drive for the Hawks, and they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. Grabs the snap, and they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on 2nd down. Here's Knight. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down.
진짜 같잖아.
0 progress on this drive thus far. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll throw. The ball goes to Monroe. He's got the first. Oh, but now it's loose. Scooped up by the D. And this will be spotted at the 36. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And they are very much in control of this game. Shrugs off a defender. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. 10 yards on the play. And they pick up the first. Looking to eat some clock. Here's the gift to Hawk. And he's taken down after a nice run. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. On 1st down, they go back to Hawk. And they'll bring him down after a nice run. It's a 13-yard gain and a 1st down for the Dragons. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. On 1st down, they go back to Hawk.
우후, 따라오려, 따라와, 컴온요.
Touchdown, Dragons! And that should seal the deal. Now for the token point after. It's a fake. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. Good for 2 more. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. Falling further behind on the scoreboard. Here comes the kick. Fielded at the 15. And he's stopped at the 32-yard line. As we approach the final minute, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's
놓쳤다.
He's got a man.
놓쳤어, 저
And
놓쳤어.
he picks up a big chunk
완전히
of
놓쳤어.
yards to take them
와.
into enemy territory. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's 1st and 10. They snap the ball. Delivers on the screen. And he's stopped at the 41. Pushing deeper into enemy territory. From the gun, looking to throw. Fires it to his man on the out route, and that's complete. And he'll rack up some yards before he's out of bounds. He'll throw again. And they drop him for a sack. Now the Hawks call timeout. No choice but to stop the clock. Back after a quick break. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. They just weren't able to link up on that play. looking to convert once again. It's third and very long. Now they'll throw from the gun. Lets one go deep for Cole. And that's almost a touchdown.
나이스.
Stopped at the last second by some great timing on D. Not much of a choice here. They've got to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Fourth down. It's up tonight. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll have it at the 13-yard line. And he comes up with the game-winning play. So the Dragons are lined up now, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. So Coach Fatu keeping the playbook open as Coach Robbins steers a hole right
Game
through him.
over.
This is getting tense right now. And that will do it. The Dragons win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm...
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think would give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to stay in the pocket and get off accurate passes under pressure is something that will help with the next level.
Let's just hope you have someone like me out there hauling in those passes for you, though. But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
저는 였습니다. 텍사스로 가보자.
Oh, wow, man. Wow, so the decision is made.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlist for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
영어 공부하시라.
You've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done...
말해서 이제 몰라서 넘겼어요. 말로 좀 이제 한국말로 영어고 한국말이지.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Longhorns from the University of Texas.
뭘 했다고 또 바로 경기냐.
College football is back here on EA Sports. The new season underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
1st and 10, Florida.
Oh, not.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find.
폴라드.
Now Ellington. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
6.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, it's White. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. He'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
On the ground, Ellington. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Ellington.
뚫렸다.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards the pickup, and that enables him to also pick up the 1st.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease.
Oh, give it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again here on 2nd and it's incomplete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
21-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Jennings. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Ball carrier.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. From the shotgun, here's White. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. The play fake, now White. Now White lost the football, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Oh, backbreaker, that'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touch. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask him to put the ball in the 2-yard line and bring my offense out.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person will tell you.
공을 안 넣으셔.
From the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. This is Ellington. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2nd down and 7. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Bunker. The end of the first quarter with the score: Longhorns 8, Gators 0.
From the 27, White throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's White to throw on third down, and that's caught by Smith.
아깝다.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jennings. And he gets this inside the 5-yard line. 16 yards there. And it's good enough for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30.
On 2nd down now, it's Jennings. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for his wideout.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
A 47-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Solid return.
나이스, 많이 왔어.
They'll start at the 32.
10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first down, Madden. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, it's Pierce. And some space here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the football and the guys who catch the ball, but the runners are still vital, and that's a pretty good run right there. A good illustration of what he can do, and they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference, because you and I both know that's the best path to the college football playoff. Win your conference first and give yourself that opportunity.
And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or two short. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Longhorns field goal unit, they're out there now. This a 33-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that'll push the lead to 11-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
저 한 건 못 보겠다.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Back to the air on second down. White. And he finds Beasley.
놓쳤다.
And they'll get this well past
1춘데.
before being stopped just before the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and 10, Florida. Operating from the gun. White. He's got it complete to Perkins. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1 yard gain.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Caught. It's Ellington. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener of this college football season. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Slater on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. From the gun, Madden. It's complete to Fuller. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown.
Score, touchdown.
What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Nice touchdown.
Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
42-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back, unsuccessfully.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. To throw again, White. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
The third down pass.
Well, you can just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, third and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And there's just no one open anywhere as they come away with the interception.
Nice
Going to be caught here near midfield. 25 yards that time. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. And let me ask you, how does a college offense differ? It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Here's a first and 10, Texas. They'll give to Martin here out of the gun. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. The Longhorns deciding that they're going to go for 2. Operating from the gun. Madden. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game planned for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And they see
나이스.
defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Jennings. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, White.
아, 다행이다.
Incomplete.
Intended for number 20.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Martin, the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the fake attempt here not going to work.
들어가면 안 되지.
But not enough to get to the goal line.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
야, 네가 그거를
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
나이스.
2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, White. And this is going to be
두 번은 너무 심한 거 아니에요?
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. Throwing on 1st down. Madden. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. On the draw, here's Martin. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Ellington now to return it. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's White. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11. Good for a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Again, they run with Ellington. And down to the 5 yards that time.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he goes down, but not
내가 놓쳤어.
inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mark 5. Mark 5. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Now White with a 1st down throw. His throw incomplete.
White's pass incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Intended for number 23.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw. And they're under 200 yards passing for the game. So they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
White throwing on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A 24-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Recovered by the receiver.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right? That you've worked on.
일로 갔는데 왜 글로 가지? 오른쪽으로 갔는데.
Go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
2nd and 7.
Again, it's Martin. And shedding through the tackle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Draw play. This is Martin. And he'll only get a yard.
어떻게 잡혀?
Martin, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
They run it again with Martin. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because...
And he is in. Touchdown.
Nice touchdown.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. And he certainly played Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
줬는데 분명히 줬는데 난 줬는데.
Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand.
아, 방어 정확했었는데.
And do something some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end.
아, 아쉬운데.
As they continue.
방어까지 잘했네.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On first and 10, White. Pressure comes and down
나이스
it
뱅.
goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. After the sack on first down, White, that's taken in by the tight end Perkins.
Yeah.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
끝 아니야?
Now the
아까까지?
offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. First and 10, Florida. White looks to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Complete in the end zone.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. White. And that's
왜 막
incomplete.
던지냐?
Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for his wideout. Incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. From the gun, White. And that's caught by Beasley. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4.
Today's final score, Longhorns 37, Gators 13.
이긴 거지? 힘들어.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps.
잘하지 않았어?
Wake up.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you're upset, but
말인지 하나도 모르겠어. 오인패를 사야겠다.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses.
와,
And
저
the
형
site
대박.
of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the Miami Hurricanes. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And a good effort on the return there.
Nice.
Gets them across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Going right side here, and that's complete. And now look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown.
Nice touchdown.
That is a quick
Nice touchdown.
Way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Attempt here not good.
너는 안 되겠다.
Yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try to pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
이거까지 하고 한국지로 넘어갈게요.
The drive starts with a carry by Langford. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Woods. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Daniel. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26 26-yard line.
About set for their next drive. The Texas offense at the line. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's into the clear. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. We discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Now for the point after. And this is up. It's through. It extends their first-quarter lead to 13-0.
Longhorns 13. Hurricanes nothing.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have better opportunities.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happens here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
3rd and long. It's Daniel. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
At the 5-yard line.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons it.
아깝다.
They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
At the 4-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now they'd really like to make the short if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And his kick is indeed good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
So now after the made field goal, on is the Longhorn kick team to send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing. And for
Nice.
some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Now on 2nd and 13. Daniel, blitz coming, and down he goes. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Now, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense.
아까워.
I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now it's Martin. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st and 10, Madden. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's finally taken down. It's a big gain there, and what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Here's a 1st and 10.
한 번 더 패스로 가자.
16. Hurricanes
operating from the gun. Madden. He's
아, 뒤졌어.
Madden's pass.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one.
아, 왜 못 잡아?
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now the third down throw incomplete as well.
But we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Daniel. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
For his tight end.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, they got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Under pressure, and down goes Daniel.
Someone's been up to the task so far.
나이스, 잘한다.
Already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Taking it about the 16. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive.
Oh, nice.
Give him 32 on the play.
That's good concentration right there, and he did a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. And it certainly doesn't hurt that at 6'5", he's got a big wingspan that allows him to go up and complete that play.
야, 그걸 못 잡아?
That's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined there.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yeah, they call pass interference.
아이고.
Going to decline that.
I'm so confused. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And he locates Walker complete.
아, 다 왔는데.
Take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here are the Longhorns now on 1st and goal. They'll run forward with Martin.
나이스.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Longhorns add on to that lead. To try here for the extra point.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns,
깔끔하게 들어가주고.
the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
23. Hurricanes, nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Okay.
Throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Well, this is caught by Jackson, and he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. They'll run on first down. It's Woods, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Daniel.
이게 무슨 짓이야?
And it's incomplete.
얘네 악팀이야?
Get it there to die, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniel. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
까비.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Longhorns come up 1st and 10.
Oh,
Complete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
아, 그걸.
It's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, it's Martin. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards the pickup, and it'll give them the 1st down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3-and-out.
나이스 터치다.
Longhorns touchdown. 20-yard touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on. Extra point attempt here still to come.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Daniel. And a tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Daniel. He'll hit Jackson complete.
위험했다.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, it's Daniel. This complete to
이게 무슨 짓이야?
completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a second and long. That's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front
under pressure, and down goes Daniel.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around, trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
The Longhorn fans, they're saying Tommy who? They've got the big lead as we reach halftime.
Hurricanes, nothing.
나 방금 볼 아니야?
Winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Hurricanes take over first and 10. At their own.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together.
나이스.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but
아직까지 어떻게 운영되는지 모르겠어.
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Pass interference, offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
뭐야? 근데 어디 있어?
Following the penalty, Martin.
아, 이게 그거구나.
15, they'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Madden. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So a change of possession here
Oh,
on the
Ruder.
punt.
At their own 37.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Daniel. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
It's second down.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Operating from the gun, Daniel. Right, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a gain of 20 and a first down.
37-yard line.
On first down, it's Woods. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Brings up third.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. From the shotgun on third, Daniel. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Daniel. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert afterward.
And now they've got to make sure that
내 파울 아니지? 제 파울 아니야?
they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly? Did you decline that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Madden, and he'll hit his tight end, Walker. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down. Madden.
나이스.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball
나이스 스텝.
for him to go get it.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Martin. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I know we're there, wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, break.
나이스.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
나이스.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Representative of their entire game still being shut out. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. On that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
For the Texas field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick
Nice
is
field
good.
goal.
And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Buying time to his left.
여기 있었어?
And this winds up a
왠지
pickup
알았는데.
of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Daniel. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off on the 45. And it's a touchdown.
새로운 취업인데?
Left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. You'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Daniel. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete from the contact. It's now 4th down.
The Miami punter out on the field. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Pierce.
Game over.
So on the strength of 3 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Texas Longhorns are moving on to play for a national title.
You alright?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. It wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you?
I know you upset. But that dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. And wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
매든 오늘 여기까지만 할게요. 잠시 후 삼국지로 돌아가겠습니다.